حياتك شيء جميل ما تكونش حزين. عيش أيامك بكرة لازم يبقى جديد. خلي في حياتك شيء جميل ما تكونش حزين. عيش أيامك بكرة لازم يبقى جديد.
تعب وتيأس بكرة تلاقي أمان، أكيد في جنبك قلوب مليانة حنان.
تعب وتيأس بكرة تلاقي أمان، أكيد في جنبك قلوب مليانة حنان.
غني ودوس على كل حزن، غني ودوس على كل حزن في الآن. شوف أحلامك رايحة فين اوعى تخاف. غني ودوس على كل حزن في الآن. شوف أحلامك رايحة فين اوعى تخاف. اوعى تيأس بكرة تلاقي أمان، أكيد في جنبك قلوب مليانة حنان.
اوعى تيأس بكرة تلاقي أمان، أكيد في جنبك قلوب مليانة حنان.
When I first came to Cairo, I was amazed about the sound which was overwhelming me. Sound which was coming from a lot of cars, really a huge amount of cars, but a lot of people also shouting from all kinds of places, up to down, even animals which are all around and making a lot of sounds. And not even that, because even though the people which were all around, they would sing very naturally and spontaneously. And this I was taking back homewards, because the young crowd in Europe, they really have to be forced to sing. So I sit down with Anna Catrin together and we were thinking about what can be the theme out of this workshop. And then I was talking about my first experience in Egypt and in Cairo. I was telling this to her, and then she said, well, we should focus on that. We should focus on that musical step forward, which is very close and connected to the audience there. And this was forming our theme, the heartbeat of the city, because music is already laying inside, and the rhythm, which is of course surrounded in all musical forms, is already there. So that was something also we experienced during the workshop. We were making a beatbox together. And after a few seconds with the whole group we made a whole musical composition. While in Holland this takes a lot of time and you really have to push a lot of energy into it.
Well, I think the theme we took was the heartbeat of the city, and so this is very much a piece that is about the people here and the young people we're working with in this city, Cairo. But for example, we also watched a DVD from Steve Reich. The students I didn't know it before. But it's a composition that has the same theme. So that's about New York, and you see how the same theme leads to a performance. In what way it can be different, but in a way you see that this is about people, and people are everywhere, and cities are everywhere, and connections are everywhere. So in a way, this is very much Cairo, but Cairo can be Berlin, or it can be New York, or it can be Amsterdam, and in a way, like they belong together. So you see, you could put them next to each other, do this project somewhere here, and then repeat it somewhere else, or travel.
But in the first we will pick, second we will tell it.
No, everybody can.
Rest at one of your kitchen places and your files.
So yeah,
we really had to work on collective work as actors together. We had to take quite a lot of time to work on group improvisation because, for example, to move with all of the actors at the same time, that took quite a lot of pressure. That's why we were working with commandos like they do in the military, and then slowly taking back to more human forms. And for example, like one of the actors and participant was explaining, to feel somebody in the back is the responsibility of and the feeling of that you're making a play together, and that's giving the actors indeed the support and the confidence that if they would lack a word, if they would lack a movement into a play, that the other one is taking it over. They are forming it together, and that's what I think in this workshop was really a step forward for most of them.
Running, and go again, okay? So no stop, no hesitation. No hesitation. Yeah? Okay.
The group is very cooperative. I felt that there is a soul of cooperation between the participants, and the masters of the group, the teachers, are very generous. They give lots of information without any price.
فتش بكره
لا مش حلوه خالص.
مش حلوه مرتين.
مش حلوه خالص.
مش هنعملها مرتين مع بعض.
ورقه ثانيه.
حلو ولو مليانه حنان عشان ناس كتير
عايزين طب عايزين قلم.
خلي في حياتك شيء جميل ما تكونش حزين، عيش ايامك بكره لازم يبقى جديد. خلي في حياتك شيء جميل ما تكونش حزين، عيش ايامك بكره لازم يبقى جديد. اوعى تيأس بكره تلاقي امان، اوعى تيأس بكره
مش كده بقى، مش كده بقى.
اوعى تيأس بكره تلاقي امان، اكيد في جنبك قلوب مليانه حنان.
لازم يكون عندنا يعني نصدق كل كلمه احنا بنقولها، نكون حافظينها كمان او باذن الله انا هكتب I will write to all of one these songs to remember it in the show.
Okay.
هكتب لكل واحد او يكتبه
On Saturday, not on the show. On Saturday it should be possible or late. Wait. After the break we will do the
خلاص يعني في
after the break we will do the whole scenario. Yes. And then I want you, even if you don't know the singing, I just want you to sing with more passion, with more power, with more motivation. Okay?
Just pretend you do know it.
Now we have a break for half an hour, and then we will run through downstairs what we have worked on the last week. So thank you very much.
It's been a very good impression. Ever since we started working with these people, we met the students, and I think there was almost immediately some kind of a click, and I think Tijs and we both felt like, wow, these people really, they have so much energy, they have such an urge like to make theater and to learn and to do things, and it gave me so much energy that I wanted to show them all that we have learned and make something really nice with them. And then we started working, and at the beginning I was really surprised because they were so good. They were actually really good, and I hadn't expected that. But there's, I think this inner drive that makes them so open for theater and so ready to make beautiful things.
يلا هنبتدي من عند السلالم فوق. الجمهور هيبقى قاعد تحت مش هيشوفنا خالص. هنبتدي هندي اوامر. يلا ننزل مثلا، يلا نطلع. كل ده الجمهور مش شايفنا، سامع صوتنا بس. هم لسه ما ظبطوش حكايه الاوردرات، ممكن هنزودها ممكن هنقللها كده. زي ما انتم شايفين هننزل ونطلع وننزل ونطلع. بعد كده هيبقى في شخص سابقنا اللي هو رجل العيش. رجل العيش ده هيسبقنا، هيكون بيجري اسرع مننا وهيسبقنا على الستيج، واحنا هنكون نجري وراه. وصلنا له هنشيله، ونفضل نمشي بيه بعرض المسرح وطوله كده زي ما احنا كنا بنمشي امبارح. وهنيجي عند الباب عند قريب من السلالم وهننزله، ونبتدي نلف كلنا ناحيه الجماهير، كتله واحده وهنبص كلنا ناحيه الجماهير. نبتدي نهتف. هنهتف بقى بالاربع كلمات دول: العمل العمل العمل، الاكل الاكل الاكل، الحياه الحياه الحياه، النوم النوم النوم، زي ما انتم شايفين النوم النوم. بعد ما خلصنا هتاف هنبتدي بقى نشيل الجرايد. كل الناس هتشيل الجرايد وتبتدي تمشي بيها بقى كده.
مش حاجه هناخدها بنشيلها.
احنا هناخد مكان. احنا هنلم الجرايد كلنا، يعني هتبقى الجرايد موجوده، هنبتدي نلمها ونشيلها، ونمشي بيها، نروح لاخر المسرح ونرجع نفضل ماشيين بيها. فكل ما احنا ماشيين، طول ما احنا ماشيين في حد هيسقط مننا، اللي هيسقط ده هيقف ويبتدي يمسك الجرايد يقراها.
I think that they learned me more about how to be one team or work in one team, and they are interested in this part very much, and how to use a simple material to make a play or something that like that. I have never think about how to use these things or these materials. Simple, very simple to use to make a play.
I had sometimes one moment in Dutch with my colleague Anna Catrin, and then we changed the plan. We changed the order of what we were supposed to do, because maybe the group really follows up it very quickly, so then we need to change and make it a bit more difficult. Or for example, that happened on the second day, we went too fast, so then we had to slow down the tempo. So we adjusted on the moment, and that's coming out of the Egyptian and what they give to us.
Okay, this is what we made out of. This is what we made out of the. Give it a big applause.
I love acting so much, so I want to play more, and because I'm saying that it is a play, it's a game, and so I love workshops. I love to be director sometime, to be light designer sometime. I'm playing in everything in the theater. Sometimes I'm making the set design. So I want to play more, to discover more about the world and about myself.
Yep. Yeah, it's the same meaning, but we put it just like a story. Okay. Let's talk about Madani. She is she's a normal woman, and you have her covered by dust.
Yes, because here we are describing her as the lady, and then later we're talking about her, how she looks like.
Yes.
So the hair, how she speaks.
This is
We had one student, Nora. She had a very interesting comment yesterday when we were talking about that city noise from New York, and she said, "Why, it's ugly. Why do I have to see that? Why do I have to see that on stage if it's out there every day?" And we were talking about that. That it's actually quite interesting to take something that's out there every day, that's your everyday life, and maybe it seems ugly, but when you put it on a spot and you put a light on it and you actually take the time to look at it, it has some beauty in it, has some inner beauty. And there are so many things in life that we just walk past and we forget that they actually exist. We don't even see them. Like the noises, we don't hear them, the people, we don't see them. And the trash, like newspapers that we're using, it's just trash. But when you use it, it becomes material and it actually has some beauty.